You're the captain of a ship, and for a while, everything works. You stand at the wheel, you choose a direction, and the ship moves exactly where you decide. It's steady, clear. There's no confusion about where you're going, because you're the one steering. Then one day, nothing dramatic, you just step away, just for a moment. Maybe you're tired, maybe something pulls your attention, maybe you just don't think it matters. So you leave the wheel, and you go below deck. But the ship doesn't stop. It keeps moving. At first, nothing feels different. It's still heading in the same direction, so you don't rush back. You take your time. But slowly, something starts to change. Not all at once, just a slight shift, a small drift, barely noticeable. And time passes. You're still moving. But now, you're not exactly where you thought you'd be. So you come back up, look around, and something feels off. You adjust a few things, you check the sails, you look at the horizon, but you don't go back to the wheel. You assume it's the wind, or the current, or just bad timing, so you go back below. The ship keeps moving, further now, more drift, more distance from where you plan to go. Now when you come back up, it's obvious. You're off course, so you try to fix it. You start making changes from where you are. You pull on things, you react, you try to correct the direction without ever taking the wheel. And nothing holds. You get small adjustments, but the ship keeps drifting because the thing that actually sets the direction hasn't been touched. And this is where most people stay, trying to fix the direction without ever going back to the one place that actually controls it. You don't fix the course from the deck. You fix it at the wheel. So eventually, you go back. You step onto the bridge. You take the wheel again. And something changes immediately. Not everything around you. The wind is still there. The current is still there. But now, the direction is yours again. You reset the course. You point the ship where you actually want it to go, and it starts moving in that direction. Now here's the part most people miss. The ship never stopped moving. Not when you stepped away. Not when you ignored it. Not when you tried to fix it from the outside. It just kept going based on whatever was already set. That's what's happening in your life. You decide what you want. You say you're going to do something. You set a direction. Then the moment comes and you step away. You hesitate, you delay, you react, you follow whatever shows up instead. And your life doesn't stop. It keeps moving in that direction. So later, you look at your life and wonder why it doesn't match what you said you wanted. But it makes sense because the direction wasn't being set in the moment it mattered. You don't change your life all at once. You change it in the moment you take the wheel. The moment you don't delay. The moment you don't follow it. The moment you step back into control. That's it. Not everything, just that. Because that moment is where the direction is decided. If you want to experience that moment for yourself, join a free live session. The link is in my profile.